Hello and welcome to Hockey Classics. This week we have for you another high-pressure encounter. The final of the 2006 Women's Rabo Champions Trophy played out between Germany and China in Amsterdam. In a perfect finish, the two highest-scoring teams in the tournament have made it to the final. While China has won the tournament in 2002, Germany has never held the title despite having played 4 finals in the past. So will it be another runners-up medal for the Germans, or will they manage to keep China's goal-scoring form at bay and create history?
So the scene is set. Crowd slowly filtering back into the stands. They were watching the bronze medal game earlier on today between the Netherlands and Argentina. More of that one and on as China take on the first attack. Rabo needing to slide on the turf to intercept the ball. Von Livonius tries to get Germany going. Free hit goes to the Germans. A bit of pushing through the midfield. Our umpires are Chico Akiyama from Japan on this near side, on the far side from Argentina, Soledad Iparaguirre. Fanny Rinner tries to shape the ball into the circle, but no German stick on the end of it. The nearest there was Janine Beerman. Trying to get Germany going down the right-hand side in the shape of Von Livonius, but China get the ball. And this is where they can hurt you. This is Lee. Into the circle she goes. Can she pick out a pass? Right across the face of the goal there. And Christina Reynolds in the German net today, preferred over Yvonne Frank. I was very grateful to see that one passing out of play on the far side. So assured, really complete player. Determined competitor too. Now she's been undone here though. This is Bao Rongfu. Lovely ball in. This is Lee. She can score here, and Lee does score here. And China take the lead with a well-executed goal. There was a steal, a turnover in the middle of the pitch, and China took full advantage and a good finish from that girl there, Lee.
This was a terrific pass. I'm not quite sure what the goalkeeper was doing here for Germany. Really didn't go out and didn't stay back. In the end, did sort of neither. And in the end, Lee had so much time. Really just one step to her right. The goalkeeper moved her left foot and then just slid the ball past her right foot.
One of the shortest players on the pitch, Muller. Rinner, one of the tallest. She runs into Ibama, has some qualities all of her own. Great effort, oh, wonderful goal. It was a quickly taken free hit, and it was slapped sideways, and no second answer. Rinner there was on it in a flash, and Marcus Weiss really pumped up about that. That was a beautiful goal.
It certainly was a lovely deflection. I think the goalkeeper, Zhang, will claim that she was unsighted by number 4, Ma. I really think that's just about the only excuse she could have, otherwise a goalkeeping error, but certainly the ball on target, and it's a goal as a result.
Blackburn coming across to help. Bao Rongfu showing good control. Into the circle and wins the corner. And the umpire just signaling to Rodewald to get herself up. Wasn't going to have any Germany histrionics there.
Well, what a terrific piece of play by Farang. She really does use her speed, just pure speed, just burns off the German defenders, and really looking for a penalty corner, which she wins.
And umpire Iparaguirre still having a word with Rodewald about that challenge. So this is the first corner of the game. China have brought up Chen and Ibo Ma. Chen 3, Ma 4. Just making sure the defenders are right behind that goal line. There's the push out. Chen takes it on. Forced wide, a little push. Oh, it took a deflection wide. A long corner. The defender there. Goodness me, that was almost crept in. Now Heinlein, good ball for Rinner. Rinner running again at that Chinese defence. Past two defenders, shoots, took a deflection. Keeper bats it away with a big left hand. Good run from Gao. Into the German circle she goes. Rodeval with a desperate intervention. She turns to find the umpire pointing for a penalty corner to China.
Well, it was a lovely run. Gao just raises the ball enough to get over the stick of the first player, and then certainly does enough to win the penalty corner for China. She runs with such speed at the circle, the defenders sometimes are drawn into making an error.
It was Sherman having a little nibble at a stick from behind that gives us this corner. Second of the game for China. Now, last time it was Chen, this time it'll be Ma. There's the strike, blocks, second shot and deflected wide. And a really brave charge out there by the German girl. She felt the full force of that shot from Ibo Ma. The ball was really travelling. Oh, very high stick. The whistle's already gone though. Hit goes to Germany. Good aerial from Fanny Rinner. Ibo Ma needing to sprint across there. Now this is Silky Muller. Free hit. Muller looked to take it quickly, but there was nothing really on. And Cocoon now slaps it in. And the Chinese goalkeeper steps over the ball and lets it go into her net, knowing that it was from well outside that shooting circle.
Certainly, Bierman was in the right position and just stretches, unable to get a touch on the ball. Goalkeeper happy to leave it go for China.
Rinner. Backman needed to be alert. So did Rodewald with Barong Fu nibbling away there, looking for a bit of possession. Hoyer, and good save. Hard drive in there. It was met by the stick of Fanny Rinner, who deflects the ball over the far touchline. But still China will enjoy possession over there. Hard ball in. China wanted the corner, and China have got a corner. Ball there coming off the German foot. And this then a gilt-edge opportunity for China.
Well, China have been doing this throughout the half, just firing the ball into the circle, hoping for either a deflection or an error defensively from the German team. Pays off this time.
It's the foot of the unfortunate Anne Cocoon there. Normally so reliable with the trap. Clever move, chance here. Oh, good save. And that was a very good move indeed by the Chinese girls, and it set up Wang Fengchu. And she drew a good save there from keeper Reynolds.
Certainly was a lovely penalty corner variation. Ibo Ma, the go-to player, typically does a good dummy, as does Chen at the top of the circle, which allowed plenty of space on the right for China to have a shot on goal. Good goalkeeping.
Yes, credit there to Reynolds. China showing great innovation at the penalty corners. Almost on the half-time hooter now. No time for either side to create anything else. Hooter comes very late indeed, not coinciding with our stadium clock at all, but come it does, and it brings to an end the first half of this Rabo Champions Trophy final. Teams still locked together at 1 goal apiece. China took the lead through Hongzi Li, but it was a short-lived lead as Fanny Rinner capitalised on a well-taken move by Germany and deflected the ball past the Chinese keeper, tied up at 1-1. So plenty of work to do in this one yet before we know who will be the eventual Champions Trophy winners. Chen to strike this one for China. Oh, it came off a foot. And the Chinese girl, I think, just lost the ball as it came through a pack of players.
Well, there certainly were plenty of bodies back there. Really, I'm not quite sure how it got through.
Running away from Bachmann into the circle she goes. Can she pull the ball back here? Gao turns, and no power in the shot. And Reynolds is able to scramble it away. Akiyama just moving players around, giving them a little bit of space. Not happy. Yes, she is. Ooh, that was a hard shot, and it hit, I think, Ernst Krinker on its way. It's led to a corner for China, the first of the second half. Ma looked across to the bench, and I think China have changed their routine as a result of whatever was exchanged between Ma and the bench. The double slip. Here's Ibo. Oh, wonderful goal. Wonderful goal. Well, whatever was said there on the bench, they got it absolutely right. It was a double slip left, and Ibo Ma was there. And an unstoppable flick there, high into the back of the German net. Ibo Ma on target for China.
Well, she's so good at the top of the circle, Ibo Ma. She can hit so well. This is an excellent dummy. That's what sets Ibo Ma up for a good opportunity at net. And execution was spot on, absolutely, but certainly credit must go also to the player at the one left position.
Yes, I think it was Gao who let the ball pass on to Ma. So China back ahead now. When they went ahead before, they didn't hold it for very long. Now, can they keep their composure? As Germany now must come forward to find a way back into this game. That conversion from Ma was as good a shot as you're going to see. Absolutely unstoppable. Nothing the defence could do about that whatsoever. Reynolds was on her knees, but...
Well, she certainly had the power and the accuracy. A perfect combination.
Now Keller. Oh, she's scored again. And Germany, for the second time in the match, comes straight back, and China just proving they cannot hang on to a lead.
Well, that's a Natasha Keller special. That is something we have seen Natasha Keller do so many times in world hockey over the years. A real opportunist. Here she gets the chance, one touch, and then a shot going at net. Not powerful, doesn't need to be. The goalkeeper's off balance. But placement is perfect.
Rinner for Anka Kuhn. Bad first touch on the ball there by Kuhn. Good work by Hoya. Keller again. Goalkeeper down, but it's a penalty corner to Germany.
Again, it was Natasha Keller that was responsible for Germany earning this penalty corner. Just gets a good touch here and knocks it onto the foot of the Chinese defender. It was Chen whose foot touched the ball. Germany extend their leg,
Good push out. Rinner looking for a deflection. Not too far away from the stick of Kirsten Hoyer, who's in there. Now Barong Fu. Can she do something here? She's certainly got the pace. Looks to play the ball into the body of Rodewald and does just that. Just knocking the ball back. Rodewald disappointed, but there's very little she could have done about it. Barong Fu at full pace.
Well, she moved so quickly with the ball and really had only one intention there, and that was to win the penalty corner, which she did do. And we've seen already some excellent penalty corner variations from China. Certainly they were successful the last time Ma had her shot on goal.
Now, slightly different setup at the top of the circle this time. Looks like it may be a straight shot from Ma. There is Ma. really powerful drive, first of those we've seen for some time. Another penalty corner results.
Well, credit there to Christine Reynolds. She certainly did well for Germany in goal. The shot was a powerful one.
Bachmann across, just asking the umpire whether she was convinced about the legitimacy of the Chinese attack there. It led to that corner. Again, Ma's on a slip, goes low this time. Not the same quality of finish, but Ma on the ball again, but the whistle's gone in favour of Germany. This is Silke Müller. Chance here for Germany. Oh, how did it stay out? Still not clear. There's the shot, and it flies wide. Well, what a chance that was for Germany. A really good attack down his left-hand side, and the Chinese defence opened up off the face of the post from Schultz and away to safety. Corner now quite dark compared to the rest of the pitch with the shadow. This is Schurman. Good save by the keeper. Keller's there, and a good second save as well. Really good goalkeeping there. Keller so dangerous. Ma clears for Gal. Here's this double save coming up. The first one, the shot was going wide. The second one certainly wasn't. Müller. Good ball in, and no deflection there.
Certainly was a good diving effort though by Anke Kuhn. That's what Germany needs. They need players diving at the ball, looking desperate, looking really keen to score.
He wasn't far away with that dive either, I suspect. Might have taken China a little by surprise. Renner, off the foot of Gao, will win a free hit. Right in front of umpire Akiyama. Renner forced wide, but in possession of the ball. Did well to work a pass from there. Von Livonius is fouled. Cracks it in. Straight to a Chinese stick. There's no one forward for China at all, so the ball will come straight back at them again. Bachmann. Well, less than 5 minutes remaining in this Rabo final. Looking increasingly like we might need extra time for the second time on this, the final day. The crowd is certainly getting good value. Schurman. Schultz. Still Schultz. Now on for Keller. Keller on the reverse side, played across. Oh, good opportunity there, and a good save. It was Janine Bierman arriving late there and almost deflecting that one into the back of the Chinese goal.
And this was a fantastic pass by Keller. She knows exactly where the players on her team are. She fires the ball to the perfect spot. Bierman just not able to get the touch.
I've often thought that Keller's best playing days were behind her, but I'm not so sure seeing her on this sort of form.
Seems invigorated, doesn't she? She seems fitter.
She does.
Very, very fit indeed. Seems to be playing most of the minutes in each of the matches too.
Yeah, she's not often rested. A deadly combination of experience and an appetite. She's not lost her the appetite for the game one iota. Well, I did see you having a quiet chat with Frank Murray in the village, Claire, so I'm expecting a comeback from you to be announced any day now.
funny.
Bar floats it forward. No other word to describe that, really. A rather rustic hit. Hands possession back to Germany. Rinner, who's anything but rustic. Really elegant player on the ball. Plays the ball in for Keller, and Keller is able to play the ball onto a Chinese foot, and it wins a corner.
Well, a set play, I'm sure, for Germany. Rinner combining with Keller. Keller looking for a deflection onto a foot. She would have been surprised, I think, if she'd succeeded in getting a shot on goal here. Ball was raised, perhaps that was the
Yes,
reason.
I'm looking at that again. I think you're right, but nobody near it. Now, important for Germany to get everything right here. It's a good push out. A good shot too, and a diving save. Is a real scramble in front of goal. And China get it away. Really good save there by the Chinese keeper, Wang Fengshu. Again, the ball played up in the air, and again it's a corner. So Germany turning the heat up on the Chinese here. A few more seconds ticking away. And if Germany can get this one right, that'll probably be enough to secure the gold medals. Brilliant save. And good work by Ibo Ma as well to clear her lines from her hands and knees. So just 1 minute left. Here's the corner again. Rinner's flick. And the keeper getting a touch again. This time to her left. Terrific effort there from Fanny Rinner. She really gave that one the works.
And a superb effort by Zhang. She really did make an excellent save.
Rinner strikes the ball into the Chinese circle. Corner again. Goodness me, what a finish this is by Germany.
Well, how much?
This Weiss must be running out of options.
Again, Germany firing the ball into the circle, forcing an error defensively from China. It's enough to win them a penalty corner. They certainly are looking dangerous in the set plays.
And Germany making pretty sure this is going to be the last play of normal time. Rinner shot!